Hello Gunners, welcome to another video, and we've got a lot to get through. We've got Declan Rice trolling Liverpool fans, them getting very upset because of it, but then again the double standards on show because Konate basically did the same thing Declan Rice did in another sort of context. We've also got Arsenal being handed a massive title challenge boost, which is always nice to see. But before I do begin, if you do enjoy this video, please do hit the like and the subscribe. It is always greatly appreciated. But let's get straight into it and start talking about basically the uproar that Declan Rice has caused. And basically there was this post on Instagram from an account called That Guy Jokes. I'll show you it in a minute. And it was about Florian Wirtz and Alexander Isak having about 2 goals combined compared to Erling Haaland's 21 goals. You know, a bit of light-hearted banter. I'm sure Declan Rice didn't even mean to like it, knowing him. We know how chronically online he is, so it's not even out the question that he did mean to like it. But either way, we want to see these footballers showing personality. And Declan Rice liking that post is a bit of personality. So I'm going to show you it now. And yeah, that is the post that sort of Declan Rice liked, and Liverpool fans getting so upset. You can even go on the account and search up That Guy's Jokes and go to the specific one to see Declan Rice has liked it. He definitely has. Maybe by the time I show you this video, he's taken it off because Liverpool fans are that rattled because of it. Let me know your initial thoughts, but I was just thinking, you know, this is what it is. It's funny. You know, the amount of times in which the roles reversed and Liverpool fans have been lapping it up. I'll give you an example. The PFA Awards, where I think Gabriel Magalhaes, Saliba and Declan Rice all went. When Declan Rice was talking about Arsenal being in second place, Mo Salah, Van Dijk, or whoever was there, they were laughing, they were smiling, looking at each other. I'll try to put the video up now if I can find it.
Really tough coming second 3 years in a row. But I've said it before, you know, in life you've got to go through some small losses in order to win, and we're going to keep going, we're going to keep pushing, and you know, hopefully something can come for us. But
yeah, that is what was happening in terms of at the PFA Awards when Declan Rice was talking about second place and how, you know, it's all part of the journey and something lovely. And the way Liverpool fans reacted was almost clapping it, saying, look at our players, they're laughing at Arsenal, look how tiny club Arsenal are, their fans, Arsenal fans are getting rattled. It's absolutely incredible to see how they've switched up. Now they're attacking Declan Rice, attacking his wife again, which is always happening, which is an absolute joke. I think that is disgusting, to be honest, but they get and take everything to heart and then always try and spin it that us Arsenal fans take it to heart. There's nothing in Declan Rice liking a post, a factual post, by the way. It's not like it's a made up thing. It's factual about the record of Wirtz and Isak compared to Erling Haaland. And it's got nothing to do with Arsenal either. It's just about Erling Haaland and his phenomenal run. It could be Declan Rice liking it because of how good Erling Haaland has been. You could do the same thing for an Arsenal player. You could say he has more goals than Gyökeres and Saka combined. Look, Erling Haaland's on an alien run and any 2 player could have been used. But, you know, it's just in that context, it's with Liverpool players used and they got so upset. And now I'm going to show you the one about Konate, Saliba on French duty. Obviously, I'm not French, but I was given a bit of context for this clip. Apparently, what was going on, Konate was giving a picture to sign. It was a Liverpool, him holding the title with Liverpool. He then says to William Saliba, essentially, next time, your time to win it. I think he was actually in English, but I'll show you it anyway. He said, next time this needs to be yours. Then Saliba just gives him a bit of jab back. No, it's yours. So, you know, a little bit of friendly banter. But the way Liverpool fans interpreted that was Saliba's scared. He's running away. Look at our Konate. Look how strong he is with that title. Arsenal could never. Second place FC. You know, it's so funny the way that they've sort of switched the tables to make Arsenal seem like beggars, to seem like Arsenal are scared and rattled and Arsenal fans are scared and rattled, when in reality that is not the case. But I'll roll the clip now.
Mais Willow, c'est vous, hein? C'est pour vous cette année-là.
And yeah, let me know your thoughts. I know it's just quite a short clip, but this is what was happening in the past week. There's been quite a lot of things, a little bit of, you know, good competition. You know, how many times as fans have we said, I'd love players to show a bit more personality? Then you see players show a bit more personality, you get upset. As an Arsenal fan, I absolutely love Konate doing that. Tell it to your French teammate, you know, oh, this has to be yours this time, eh? You're on a good run, you're looking good. You know, it's those sort of things that happen, that need to happen. I think even in the England camp a couple of years ago, when Arsenal were flying, Kyle Walker talked about saying to the Arsenal players like Saka, oh, look at you guys, you're doing well, you might get this title. You know, this is what football's all about. We want to see these personalities But seeing how Liverpool's fans reacted to the Declan Rice thing, making it personal, going towards his wife, to his family, attacking Declan Rice himself, saying they're going to be watching every single one of his games closely, and saying this is a jab at Liverpool Football Club, he's attacked the whole institution. You know, these are the sort of things which make players not want to show a bit of personality. And I think I absolutely love Declan Rice's personality as well. Whenever I hear an interview, so down to earth, so sort of, you know, on your level, understanding, he really does know how to communicate. And you see that leader-like self, and you can see his personality shining through. Even the memes, you know, Olowadek, if you've seen those, maybe you haven't, in terms of, you know, he's part of the sort of, you know, Mandem or the Nigerian, you know, this is what we want to see. Declan Rice showing personality, players showing personality. But when you knock it down, you know, it just makes those players not want to show it anyway. But let me know your thoughts on that whole thing. It's just something I needed to talk about because the Liverpool fans are completely rattled by it, taking personal attacks, and then they say, nah, we're not like that. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. I guess we keep moving forward and keep on winning games. That's the only way you can shut these Liverpool fans up, when they're a little bit rattled anyway. But now let's get on to the title challenge sort of boost. And it's funny, it contains Konate because he was pulled out of international duty with an injury. Obviously, I hate to see injuries to players, but we know how key Konate is to Liverpool. We know how many injuries they've got in that back line. Diego Leone got injured, the Italian young defender, ACL, such a horrible injury for him. He did a phenomenal job on his full debut. It's such a shame. Then you're looking at the goalkeeper situation. Alisson, the huge injury to him. Again, look, Maudashvili is a phenomenal keeper in his own right, but again, that's a key cog to Liverpool, you know. And then obviously Salah's going AFCON in a couple of months' time. These are things that you've got to talk about because they're going to impact the title race. And I know Mo Salah isn't in a rich vein of form, but Salah has that ability to just turn it up and score and create and just do alien-like things. It's the truth. You know, sometimes Mo Salah will have games where he doesn't get a goal or assist and he doesn't play well. But you can guarantee the next game he's going to turn up. The next game after that, he's going to turn up. And being up against a player like that is so annoying. It's a bit like Haaland when we're going for the title with City those 3 seasons ago. So annoying. It's just inevitable that they're going to make a contribution. So by Salah going, it's phenomenal news for us Arsenal fans. I think he even misses the game at the Emirates. And we know how effective he is against Arsenal. And obviously Isak as well is so effective against us too. But genuinely, like, these things are starting to happen, and I hate to say it, but last season Liverpool barely had any injuries. And there was actually an interview from Martin Zubamendi, and he's talking about how he communicated with the Arsenal players, and he asked them, you know, what went wrong last season? And apparently all the Arsenal players, essentially it was this feeling of injuries, you know, one injury and it completely depleted us, you know. But now you're looking at the sheer size of the squad, and you're looking at it and you're like, there's guys which can come in and do a job. You know, your place in the team isn't guaranteed, and that's what you want to be at a top club. Every player's position shouldn't be guaranteed, because if you want to win those major honours, everybody needs to be pushed. Likes of Saka, phenomenal. First name on the T-sheet, needs to be pushed. Look at Erdegaard starting to turn up now that Eze's here. That just little bit of a push to say, I'm there to take your spot. I'm ready for it. I want it. These things are so important in football, and it's how you take yourself from, you know, on the periphery of winning to winning actually. But anyway, gunners, that's it for now. Let me know your thoughts on the things discussed in this video. But until next time, peace.